Oh, tree jump is actually the first map. Oops. Alright, don't worry guys, it is a warm-up. So if you see Spam not playing, that is because it is a warm-up right now. As you can see in the top of the screen, players will always have 1.5 minutes to get their feel going for the map that they're about to play. So the players are currently warming up on tree jump. This is of course one of the maps that we've seen in step 1 already, and it is quite famous, I'd say, for one of the really risky identities, which is quite hard to hit. So this is one of the identities where, I mean, surviving is, I'd say, one of the most important parts of it. And here we go, another really important part of the map here is this 180 on the ice. You gotta get that really nice ice drift and get as much speed out of it as possible. Afi doing a pretty good job here, showing us how it's done. Alright, and here we go, up to the identity. What the most important is between the trees here. And then if you have the upper gear, so if you don't lose your gear, you can do what Afi just did. But if you lose your gear, you have to go to the left side. As Tween just did, actually Tween just falling off the track, but before that, on the booster. So Afi showing us how it's done here in the first warm-up. And this will be done 6 times, and then we will have a winner. Alright, let's go. End of warm-up, opening phase starting. Be in the top 16. We are live. Step 2 of the Grand League has started. And this is the real deal, you guys. We are live on the way. And we're starting out here on this ice part. Spam, not the most amount of speed, so it has to lose some positions here at the start. But nothing that you cannot catch up to. Ooh, Gwen with the inside line, not that much speed here. And Spam already catching up to some people. Scrappy also not with the best start. And Spam will be able to overtake. Alright, so not bad at all here for Spam. Top 5 already, as I have predicted in the pre-match interview. Ooh, and we have some airtime here by one of the players, and that's going to cost a bunch of time. 180 time on the ice. And here we go. Spam takes this really well, actually. And is on his way already to the bobsleigh part. Massa. Wow. Did you guys catch that? Massa actually with the full-on ice slide, which is a risky line you can take here on the ice to get as much speed as possible. And if you miss it, it costs you a lot of time. But if you take it, whew, you're pretty fast. Alright, identity time is really important here to go between the trees. Spam already slowing down a little bit, taking it safe, and we see some crashes already here in the first lap of step 2. And another cleared identity for Spam, although he does bounce a little bit. At least he makes it, alright? And here we go. That was lap number 1 between the trees here, and here we go. Bran is being cheered on here by the chat, and that means you guys have not spammed Go Spam enough. So let's go for the Go Spam in the second lap. On the ice he goes, and it is still in the top 10 for Spam. Not with the best lap 1, but maybe he can catch up later on. It seems like players are really prepared and ready to go in the step 2 of this really high level Grand League. Ooh, Pack with a mistake. He's gonna slow down quite a bit, and Spam is gonna yoink that 9th position. Into the ice we go. Ooh, Tween not with the most amount of speed, and Spam is closing in and is actually going for the overtake here. Top 8 is secured, and of course top 8 is not really that important yet. It is not map 3 to 6. But still. Top 8 is pretty good here. Next target is Scrappy. Coming up into the second identity. Ooh, Spam with a nice amount of exit speed out of the Reactor Booster turns here. And he will come closer to his opponents going into the identity section. Ooh, everybody seems to be clearing it. But what about the second jump? Oh my god, it is really close. Afi is struggling a little bit. Kappa slowing down quite a bit there for some reason. And that means that Spam can go for the attack on these places here. Avon! What an insane ice turn there. And he is gonna yoink the 6th place. Oh, here comes Gwen actually. Nice amount of speed in the ice turn, but Spam with the ice drift is gonna get a lot of speed out of it. It is a really close battle here between everybody. Right now it is Bren in that first place. Scrappy right behind him. Then we have Aurel. Oh, some airtime here by Avon, and that means Spam will be able to overtake him once again. And Spam right now has sneaked into the 5th place. as we see him going closer and closer to top 4. Spam is doing really well in this lap, and he's about to go for the top 3 on our rel here. Although I must say that didn't look that great, and indeed he will get overtaken by Afi once again. Still the top 5 is nice and secure as Massa is going for the overtake. Not enough yet, but Massa is still in the mix here for that top 5. And here we go. Ooh, Spam taking some airtime. That's gonna cost some speed. And here comes Massa, the German player for Big, going for the overtake. And he goes into top 5. And we have Pack and Avon also going for the attack here. But Spam has a really nice first jump. Oh, he goes really far left as Massa makes a mistake. And Scrappy as well. There are 2 players right there in front of him going for the boink. And that means Spam can go for the overtake. Avon has a really nice ice turn in the end once again, but it's not enough to secure 4th position. And now Spam is in the top 4. Afi is the only one left for the bronze medal as we are moving into lap 4. And Spam just keeps gaining positions every now and then. And that is really, really nice because in the end, he might be first. Here we go into another lap. Lap 4 out of 6. And that means we're over halfway on the first map of the TNGL Step 2. And Spam is doing well in the 4th position. Coming closer to Afi, although not a nice exit speed there. And that's going to cost him a little bit. Avon is lurking in the shadows. Team Secret wants to go for the overtake. But actually Spam has a nice couple of turns going into the ice. Oh, it is so close. But Spam not with a nice amount of exit speed. And that means Avon is going for the overtake right now. Into 4th position. But look at this. Spam bobsleigh master right here. Going... There's so much speed through the bobsleigh, and that means he's back and forth. Alright, looking good here. Onto the next identity section. Lap 4 out of 6, and here we go. 3 jump number 4. Alright, top 3 clears it. Bran extending and leads more and more. Bran is looking really, really good on this map 1 here. And actually a little bit of payback from his step 1 performance. Alright, looking good here for Spam as he's still in 4th position, but he's closing in on Afi a little bit. Funnily enough, it is Papu, Carl Jr. and Massa with the with the fastest laps here in lap number 4. Papu, Carl Jr. and Massa, none of those are in the top 4 here. But they are trying to get back into it. I guess they made some mistakes early on and now is trying to get back some positions. Spam is actually sweating a little bit here as there are more and more players trying to go for the overtake. Here comes Pack and here comes Avon, and they are both looking for the 4th position. Ooh, Afi is struggling a little bit as well. And this might be blood in the water here. Oh, Spam with a really weak ice turn. Oh, that feels really, really bad. Spam takes so little speed out of this one. And that's going to cost him a lot here. With an insanely close battle between all the players right there. And if you make a tiny mistake, this is what happens, sadly. But maybe, just maybe, Spam can catch up a little bit. That's Scrappy here. Taking a little bit of a mistake, and that means Spam can already overtake one of them. Back in top 6 as we go into another 3 jump identity. First jump cleared. Really good job here. Second jump cleared. Alright, that is another good identity for Spam. And it seems like everybody has a good identity except for Avon in this ice turn, who has lost the grip a little bit. And now it is Spam lurking and coming closer and closer. No, Bran! Oh, that feels bad, man. Bran with the mistake. We did not catch it, sadly. But that was definitely a huge mistake as he went all the way from 1st place to now. It looks like top 9. That is quite unfortunate here for Gwen. But it is good news for Spam at least, that he is now back again in 6th place. Carl Jr. is here though. And he is really, really fast. Lap 4 he had a good time. And now in lap 5 as well. So it is going to be hard for Spam to defend his top 5 right now. But so far so good. Alright, another ice turn coming in. Here is where Spam made the mistake last time. Let's see if he can avoid that this time around. He does so indeed. Seems like a really good turn here for the Dutch player. Ooh, a little bit of airtime, but it seems still that he has his car under control. Actually, Spam is coming closer and closer to the secret player Avon here. And might be able to go for the overtake for top 4 near the end. Last identity is coming up here. And the last identity is where Spam might be able to go for the overtake. He actually has a lot of speed on Avon, but goes for the slowdown. Avon jumps far to the right. It is really close. It is a really close battle here. Spam struggling a little bit, and here comes Carl Jr. It is all coming down to this last ice drift, and it does look like Carl and Avon beat Spam here in the end. Oh no! Who was that? Pack Yep treat in the end. Can you believe it? He Yep treat in the end, losing his 2nd or 3rd place. Oh my god, Pack. Oh, that is feels bad, man. But we have Aurel and Massa first and second, Carl Jr. in third, Evan fourth, and Spam top 5, which is a really good place to be here. Sadly though, Space Station Gaming Matt not with the best start of this step. Oof. Yeah. Apparently Massa respawning twice and still being second. I find that really cool. That's a nice performance by the German player. I mean, you gotta be really fast if you respawn twice and still be second. Alright here, the dreaded side wave. Dreaded side wave. This is of course the map where Spam lost 50% of his points last time. %50 of the points were lost last time, but this time around, it's not possible to lose points, because this is only map 2 out of 6. And remember, on map 3 and 4, you lose 50%, and on map 5 and 6, you lose 100% if you're in the bottom 8. So this time around, we're still safe, everybody just accumulating points still. Like, Aurel is taking the 20 pointers here in map 1. Alright, we're warming up here a little bit. Let's see what Spam does on Sidewave. Sidewave, of course, the weakest map for Spam according to his pre-match interview. So don't expect too much from him. But we might see him take a nice amount of points here anyway. Because, of course, Spam's the best player in the world, right? Alright, and I want to see here. Where is Papu? Here is Papu. Alright. So in the pre-match interview, Spam mentioned that Papu has a new line towards the end of this map, the identity section, one of the most important parts of the map. And I'm kind of interested here what Papu will do here in the identity, because apparently it is pretty fast. So let's see, identity section is coming up here, and there's a couple of 180 turns. Alright. Looks normal for now. Ooh, that looks... Whoa, okay. I think I spotted where he does it a little bit differently. Did you guys catch that? The last 180. Or yeah, I think the last 180 with the hill. He took so much speed out of that one. And I think Papu will be able to get a nice amount of points on this map because of that. Because that is a lot of speed you can gain from people that don't do it. Alright, we have started. This is live. We are in the live round of map number 2. Spam with a pretty decent start here. On Sidewave. Pack so far the best in number 1 position already. Okay, and here we go into the Reactor Booster. Spam taking the inside. It looks really good here for Spam. A nice amount of speed, but here comes the ice section. And this is where Spam struggles quite a lot. He has trained like 10 hours on this ice section alone. And of course, where the mistake has happened last week. But this time around, on lap number 1, he does it really, really well. And he's still on the track. Ooh, Yannex and Aurel taking some snow here. That means Spam can take advantage of it and will overtake them. But there's still quite a lot of people in front of him. And yeah, it is hard to keep up with people that are really good on that ice section. Because you can gain a lot on it. Alright, we are closing in on the first identity section of this map. And here we go. Ran. Cutting a little bit. I don't see Papu here. He is a little bit behind Spam right now. And we will see what Papu will do. Here we go. He's right in front of Spam. And here he goes. It does look like Papu takes a little bit of time here, but it also looks like some of the other players are able to catch up and take a bunch of speed out of this one as well. Right, Spam not with the best start on an 11th position. It is not over yet, although the gap is quite big. Let's see who is behind Spam to see a nice battle. No. Tween is also a little bit behind Spam here. In the Reactor Boost we go. We see Tween actually opting for a little bit of a higher line. It is a little bit safer. Right, here we go. In the ice. This time around Spam not falling off, but definitely not the most amount of speed out of it. Not as much as you can take as the others. But that is okay. No points lost on this map. So, oh, what an insane ice turn by Spam. Look at this. And he goes for the overtake on Afi. Top 10 is secured for him right now. What a insane turn. The amount of speed that he got from that ice drift, it was really, really good. And that means Spam now on the top 10 is about to go for the overtake on the others if he has a good identity section. Let's see what he can do here in this identity. Ooh, is he actually brand cutting the grass here a little bit? Ice turn, here we go. Bug slide, here we go. Nice from Spam here. Comes closer. Gwen with the mistake. Spam going for the overtake on Gwen. Oh, it is still close, but it does look like Spam is able to overtake Gwen here. But although it didn't look as well. Like Afi had a really good identity section. So trading 1 for 1 here. Still top 10 is pretty good here. Let's see what is happening in the front. We have Massa and Scrappy really close together on the top 1 and 2. And that means Massa again here in the top positions. The German player doing really well in this step so far. Ooh, let's see here. Riolu. Oof. Riolu is already 20 seconds behind Kappa, who is far behind. So that is not so good here. But let's see what Spam does in this ice section. It does look like he has a nice amount of speed out of this one. And together with Peck, he is going to move on to the next ice section here. Can he do another insane drift? Ooh, nice amount of speed again. Peck and Spam both with a really good turn. Aurel slowing down. Gwen slowing down. Afi slowing down. And that means Spam is yoinking the positions here. What an insane overtake on this one section alone. He is now already not only in top 8, but top 7 again. Identity section coming in. Lap 3 out of 6. On the ice he goes. Ooh, Gwen going for the... What is Gwen doing? Hello? Gwen pressing B for boost here in the identity section. Although he messes up this turn though. And all of this gain has lost him already. Spam actually overtaking somebody else here and is now top 6. But interesting line here by Gwen in the identity section. We'll have to take another look there. Massa with the best lap time Massa is 7/10 faster than anybody else in that lap. What an insane performance by him. Look at this. He is already more than a second ahead. Look at the gap between him and Carl Jr. Massa is on another level right here. Yannex is... I don't know. But he's doing his own thing right now. Also, Riolu has the DNF. Riolu DNF'd. Not sure what's going on here on Sidewave, but this is not what you like to see if you are a Riolu or Yannex fan. Anyway, Spam right now it's still in top 6, which I'd say is a pretty good position here, because this arguably is Spam's weakest map, as he goes for another overtake. What do you mean weakest map? His ice section, the second part of the ice section, is insane, and he keeps going for overtakes there. Top 5 again for Spam here, as we're moving into another identity. Spam looking good here, top 5. Ooh, but here comes Scrappy, the Belgian player. He wants to go into top 5, but it is not enough yet. As Peck is still in front of him. Ooh, Scrappy with a nice line though. Is going for the battle with Spam again. It does look like Spam has a bit more speed here in the exit. And that means Spam still stays 5th, but it is not over yet. Let's look at Scrappy here in this lap, as he is really close to Spam. And we can see the battle happening right in front of our eyes. Scrappy right now in that top 6. Has 7 points from the last map. Spam actually extending his lead. Look at the tech expertise here by Spam. Of course, he has played tech all of his life almost. And you can see it happening here and right now. And he extends his lead more and more on Scrappy. So let's look what he does here in the Reactor Boost and ice section coming up. One of the most important parts of the map here, this ice section. And last week we had Spam make a mistake here. And of course we know he doesn't get the most amount of speed out of it. But maybe, just maybe, he can catch up once again here. It does look like he has a pretty nice one here, going for the overtake on Aurel, but it is not enough to catch him back up to Scrappy here, who has secured his 5th position right now, as we are moving closer and closer to the another identity section. Tech turn coming in. Ooh, does look like Spam is coming closer to Scrappy here. He's coming closer and closer. The Belgian player is already sweating. Oh my god, Spam going for the overtake maybe here. Bug slide coming in. Oh, here we go. Ooh, not with the best. A last turn here for Spam, so it is not able to overtake Scrappy. Even Aurel coming closer and closer. He is still in that 6th place though. Ooh, cutting the line there a little bit, but still he's fine. Carl Jr. this time around with the best lap. Massa still first though. Right now in top 3 we have Massa, Carl Jr. and Peck. Papu still in 4th position. As Spam is still in that top 8. The battle between him and Aurel is happening. Aurel has gone for the overtake. Dirt section coming in. Ooh, it is incredibly close here between Spam and Aurel. Aurel does look like a little bit of a better reactor boost here, but maybe in the ice turn Spam can catch up. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, Spam does not keep the grip, and that's gonna cost him. That's gonna cost him a lot, but not as much as Aurel. Hello? Aurel going for the respawn. He pulls a Spam right there, and he is out of the way. Ooh, okay, Massa. Lap 6. I'm gonna focus a little bit here on Massa because he is really close for the 20-pointer. But Carl Jr. is really close as well. And I want to see what happens here in the identity section. Excuse me for not following Spam, but it seems like a battle here for first place. Carl Jr. and Massa battling for 20 points here on this map. Oh, Massa. What a beast. The German player about to take 20 points. Alright, let's see. Is Spam in a battle here? Yes, he is. Avon and Spam battling for 6th position. And it does look like Avon is able to snipe Spam here in the end. Spam still, though, on 7th place. Not bad at all. Nice performance here by Massa. Carl Jr. in 2nd place. Back on 4th position. Or 3rd position, excuse me. Alright, we have Riolo with the DNF. It does look like Yannex was able to finish. So whatever that lag spike was, I'm not sure. But it does look like Yannex is back in the game. Alright. Standing so far. Massa, 34. Carl Jr., 26. They are doing really, really well. Aurel, from 0 points in step 1, now already on 24 points. We have Avon, Pack, Papu, Scrappy, Spam. What is this? Pack, Papu, Scrappy and Spam are all on exactly 16 points. What an incredibly close step we have so far. Alright, we have some new lines here. It does look like Matt has found a new line. Matt going exactly the other way. Let's see what he does here. In the warm-up on Switch Bridge. Alright. Guys, I am not 5-head enough to understand this line, but Matt knows what he's doing. It does look like he is taking the map backwards here. Ooh, that is a mistake. He has to go more to the left. Ooh, okay. Going for the respawn again. Right, so Matt showing us the Switch Bridge, which is really hard to say for some reason, identity here. Which hopefully you remember from last week. The identity section, of course, is jumps between poles and make sure that you don't hit them. And that's going to be quite hard on high amount of speed. Massa showing a good jump here. Another good low jump on the second one. And here we go. You got to go left around here and then between the poles here. And this is the line you want to take with as much speed as possible here. As we move into the second lap. This, of course, being the warm-up. Alright, now let's go again here. End of warm-up, semi-final phase starting. And remember, just as a quick recap, this is map number 3. And that means... Oh, we have a pause actually. That is good news, because then I can explain the point system a little bit. So what we just had is the first 2 maps, where we just accumulate points. We get as many points as possible. And from this point on, the players that are not in top 8 will lose points. In the case of map number 3 and map number 4, it is only, quote-unquote, 50%. So you gotta be in the top 8 to not lose any points. This is gonna be really important. And then, in map 5 and 6, you will lose all your points that you've gained over the other maps. So that is even more important to be top 8. Right now we're still in a pause. And I think Gwen's car exemplifies here what's going on right now. With the 3 letters here. Let's just watch Spam warm up for a little bit. Okay, it is not clear why we have a pause right now, but we will just wait a little bit here for all the players to get ready. So what the hearts mean is actually how many people typed go and then the player in chat. So that's why you see a bunch of players, people here go spam in the chat. And that means that you will have a vote towards your favorite player. And the more votes go into your favorite player, the more hearts he will have. And I think Spam can feel your love right now. And he will perform insane on this map. I tell you right now. Because you guys spammed, go spam in the chat. Spam will win. That's a bold prediction, I know. But he will do it. Alright, resuming match. Whatever that was, I don't know. But we are gonna start. And this time, we are live. Map number 3, be in the top 8, because you will lose half your points if you're not top 8. Here we go, switch bridge has started. Spam not with the best ice line here at the start, but you know, it is only the start of the round. And nothing is set in stone yet. Alright, Riolo looking good here. Looks like he woke up because right now, Riolo is in first place. Spam already catching up a little bit to his opponents. In this wall ride we go. And here we go. And this is a really important part of the map. And you want to jump as low as possible because, of course, then you have less airtime. Less airtime means more speed. But if you jump too low, well, that is going to cost you a lot of time. So, risk reward here for the players. You see right now Spam has taken it quite well as he is moving on higher on the scoreboard. Identity section coming up, and as we can remember here, you gotta jump between the poles here. Oh, Scrappy with the mistake! Scrappy actually, polling right there. Ooh, Spam has a really nice low jump, takes a bunch of speed, and he's gonna go for the overtake on like 5 different people here. Spam with a really nice identity section. Top 4 for the Alliance player. Secured already. And that is looking good for Spam. And as I said, go Spam in the chat. Like I said, people, he is gonna win here. Ooh, Papu going for the overtake though. Papu really strong on step 1 and now again here in the top positions. Spam struggling a little bit here at the start of the round. Carl Jr. going for the overtake. And here we go into another jump. Sween has taken the lead this time around. Oh, really nice jump here by Spam. Look at the speed he gains from it. He leaves everybody who was close to him behind him. And now he is back into green positions. Top 7 for him. And the gap is quite big here between Kappa, Peck, Afi, and then we have Spam. So he needs to be able to close that gap. But the battle there is really close. Alright, good low jump here for the first one. Oh, and Afi makes a huge mistake. Afi with the huge mistake. Kappa slowing down quite a bit as well. And Spam is taking advantage of this mistake right now. Top 5 is in the pocket for him as we are moving into lap 3. Kappa is not giving up yet though. He is quite close. Papu with the best lap. Gwen and Tween also looking good in this round. Tween! No way! Just as I say his name, he actually takes the... I don't know where he went, but that's not where you want to go. Tween has gone for the respawn. Gwen right now in top 1. As Papu has moved into 2nd place, back in 3rd. But look at Spam's speed right now. Here he goes for the overtake on Pack. See you later, he says to him. And now the bronze medal is in the hands of the Alliance player. And it is not over yet. Spam is looking really good in this lap. Another nice low jump. Papu, how are you doing? How are you doing, Papu? Are you sweating yet? Because Spam is coming for you. Here he goes for the overtake. What an insane turn again by Spam. What is he doing? He is pressing B for boost. And he is going and closer. Ooh, a little bit of a struggle right there. Gotta be honest. But it is not over yet. Identity section coming in. Nice couple of low jumps here. Peck is also in the mix. Peck is looking good here in this identity section. Papu struggling a little bit here. Spam and both Spam and Peck coming closer to Papu. And the battle is still so incredibly close. Gwen is still first though. We are in lap number 4. Spam with the 2nd fastest lap of this time, of this round. Ooh, okay. Not with the best landing here. Papu extends his lead. Back going in for the inside line. That means he will not have that much speed. And Papu already is coming closer and closer to the English player. And now Spam is also looking really good. Oh, what an incredibly close battle here we have for the top positions. Sure, Gwen is quite far ahead, but for second place there is a battle going on for sure. Papu. Oh, Spam. Oh, what an insane jump by him. He keeps doing super low airtime jumps, and that is quite risky, but Spam can pull it off. Oh, Papu not with the best line there, and that means Pack and Spam can go for the attack. The battle for second is on, and it is so incredibly close. I'm gonna go over to Papu's perspective as he is currently in a little bit behind, so we can see a nice overview. But Papu has a really good jump, and Spam is gonna slow down a little bit. I'm misclicking, but here we go into the last part of the identity. Papu has done it the best. Pack is still in the mix with Spam though, as Spam is currently in third place. Alright, Spam. Oh, not with the best landing here. Pack can take advantage of this one. He will go on to the bronze medal position, but Spam actually has a nice amount of speed in this dirt section. The battle is still on, and we keep swapping positions. What a close battle here for second place. We are currently in lap 5 out of 6. Lap 5 out of 6. And that means we have 2 more of 1.5 laps to go, basically, for Spam to catch up to Pack and Papu here, and maybe even Gwen. Who knows? Nice low jump here again by the Dutch player. Looking good here on lap number 5. Let's see, what is the gap here between Kappa and Spam right now? Okay, so the gap between Spam is quite big. Actually, Spam is coming closer and closer to Pack right now. Spam is closing in the gap between him and Pack, and now we go into another identity section. Can Spam go for the overtake on this one? Ooh, it doesn't look like it. Spam actually with quite a lot of airtime in that jump. No, Papu! Papu makes a huge mistake. Papu going right into the pole, and that is going to be some free points here for both Pack and Spam, who overtake him easily. That is quite unfortunate. Not what you like to see if you're a Papu fan, but hey, sometimes that does happen. And Papu is gonna go for some nice point loss, maybe. Oh no, actually Papu's still in top 8 because of his nice performance so far. Of course, if you are far ahead, if you respawn, you can still be in the top 8. Alright, Pack is extending his lead so much right now. Incredible. And Spam is not able to keep up. So let's look at Kappa here, who is the closest opponent to Spam. So far behind. So there is quite a big gap here between all of the players. Because between Pack and Gwen there's also quite a big gap. So we're not going for a photo finish here. But still, the map is not over. You can yap pole all the way. So the last identity is still going to be really, really important. And it needs to happen well here. For Spam going into the last couple of jumps. For the bronze medal. Nice low jump here by Spam. And we go into another jump here by Spam. And it does look like he is going to secure third place on this map. Gwen with the 20-pointer. Good job by Gwen. Gotta be honest. Still though, Spam with the bronze medal is a really good performance. Alright, so who are the big point losses here? Actually, a lot of them. Massa, top 8. Massa still top 8. Incredibly clutch because, oh my god, I wish I spectated this. But the difference between Massa and Carl for top 8 to not lose any points, mind you, was 300th of a second. Oh my god. Carl Jr. with the unfortunate point loss there, while Massa is actually sighing of relief there. Alright, so how does the scoreboard look right now? Massa, because of his point, keeping his points, he is still in the lead, 40 points here. Spam has moved up all the way to 4th position with 28 points. He is looking really good. Next map coming in, Halfpipe by Kiefstein. Halfpipe is the last map we will see here. That was also a map last week. Right, Riolu not looking too good here, as the chat is already pointing out, only on 2 points in the step so far. Massa and Gwen and Pack are all doing really well. And that is good to see. Good to see for them. Especially because, let's see what where Aurel is. Aurel right now in top 9 with 16 points. He, of course, lost all of his points in map 6 last week. And I hope for Aurel, what happened to him last week will not happen again. Alright, let's make sure that I am hydrated and we can start another map. Spam here with the 5-head strategy. He is training this particular part of the map. And that is a really good idea because, of course, this can be quite risky. You have to get the double jump with a good amount of speed, because if you miss that, oof, that is going to cost you a nice juicy respawn. Alright, here we go into map number 4. No, Afi, you are a great player, but let's focus on Spam instead here. Spam with a quite decent start in the middle of the pack here as Afi takes the lead. Riolu is looking good here at the start of the map as well, as Spam is actually in the mix for the top positions. And here we go onto the first jump. Spam going for the inside line. Gwen looking good here, although he slows down quite a bit. Afi going for the nose slide in the end. That's going to give him a nice amount of speed, and he does indeed take the lead right now together with Riolu. Spam on the bronze medal once again. He seems to really like third place, as he is in third place once again. Oof. Oh. Small yikes moment right there, but Spam makes it. The low jump right there can be really, really risky, but Spam manages it as well. Here we go into the dirt jumps. Oh no, okay. Whew. Not with the best landing in the middle, so I was really monka-assing right there, but Spam is able to make it at least. He does lose a little bit of speed, but at least he made it. And as you can see here, the map, not only the identity is really hard, the whole map can be hard here in TMGL. Alright, here we go into the identity section. It is the half pipes, and you want to jump as low as possible here, because if you have little airtime, you have more time where you can accelerate, and that is the most amount of speed. Papu has taken the lead right now in lap number 1. As Spam actually, with a pretty good identity, is able to go for some overtakes, but of course he's still quite far behind from that little mistake he did on the dirt jumps. Alright, lap number 2 has started. Oh, Papu actually, he was first, but right now he's actually going super slow. I'm not sure what Papu did out there, but he is right now losing some positions. Alright, we have Massa in first place. Can you believe it? He is on Papu levels right now, being in first place once again. Top 12 for Spam here, and he really wants to get into the top 8 at least to avoid point loss, but luckily it is only lap number 2 out of 6, so enough time for Spam to catch up here. Alright, let's see if he can make it this time around. It does look a lot better this time. Yeah, he makes it, clears it, and actually goes for the overtake on Aurel. Actually a nice amount of speed for Spam here, and the battle is still on. Aurel is back at it. Spam going for the no slide turn. It's a little bit risky, but you get a nice amount of speed out of this one. Alright, identity section coming up. Massa with the mistake! No way! As I am praising Massa, Massa has made a mistake. He is now not in top 8 anymore. Spam actually in top 10 now. Ooh, nice close jump here, as we do see. I think it was... Oh my god, okay. Nice jump here by Spam. And still in the 10th place. But going for the overtake on Bran here in lap number 3. Carl Jr. has now taken the lead. Afi is still a close second. Gwen and Papu and Kappa also in the top positions. In the meantime though, we have some big pointers in the bottom. Massa is not top 8. Scrappy is not top 8. Gwen is not top 8. And of course Spam is not top 8. Although he is the closest to getting there. Spam right now in the red, but only one position to go, and he is clear. Okay, in the dirt section we go. Closing in on Bran and Riolo, although Aurel is also looking to get some piece of the action here. Dirt jumps coming in. Oh, Bran! Oh, Bran doesn't look good to you. Oh, where's Bran? Guys, where's Bran? Uh-oh. He made a little bit of a mistake right there. Bran had to go for either the respawn or something, but he is very far behind. And now Spam is in top 8. Not what you like to see here if you're a Bran fan, but hey. That is how TMGL rolls. Alright, Identity coming up once again. Lap 3 out of 6 here. And Spam is in the green. Going for the overtake on Riolo maybe. Nice Identity here by Spam. And yes, indeed, he goes for the overtake. Good battle here between Spam and Riolo. And Spam is able to go into 7th place. Looking good here. Closing in on the end of this lap. This map. Oh, but Riolo is not done yet. Riolo with the speed boost. And he wants to get back into the 7th place. And the battle between Riolo and Spam goes on as Kappa is slowing down. Kappa slowing down, getting yoinked by Riolo and Spam. And now they are moving into 6 and 7 respectively. Or actually not respectively, it's the other way around. Alright, Spam looking good here. Riolo, where are you? You are following... Riolo is following a little bit behind Spam here. So that is good news for the Dutch player. As we move into another jump here, Riolo takes this really well. Oh my god, he goes so close to the wall there. But he does survive it. Riolo pretty good at dirt, and he's showing it right here as he is closing into Spam. Dirt jumps coming in. Okay, everybody making it. Looks good for everybody here. Spam still in top 6 as he is closing in on Pack a little bit. Riolo is trying to keep up with him, but it's not really working. Let's zoom in a little bit. Oh no, the gap is quite big. Okay, let's go back to Riolo, who has Spam in his sights right now. Right, Identity section coming in. Let's zoom in on Spam, who is still in top 6 right now on lap number 4. Ooh, Pack with the high jump. This might be a good opportunity for Spam to go for the overtake. It is not if you jump that high. Not if you jump that high, but it is fine though. At least he is still in the mix here. Papu with the best lap. Afi second, but hey, who is third right there? Spam with the third best lap in this time around. Here comes Kappa though with a good Identity section. He is able to go for the overtake on Spam right now. And Spam loses his position to 7th right now. Still though, that is in the green and that is where you want to be at least. Of course, higher better, but at least top 8 here. Right, Spam looking strong, clawing his way back towards Kappa. Kappa with the slowdown, and that means Spam will be able to go for the overtake. And right now, it is a huge battle going on between Pack, Carl Jr. and Tween. If we zoom in a little bit here. Actually, they're going for so many overtakes, it's hard to track who is currently the one who is a little bit further behind. Oh, but actually, the one who is a little bit further behind is Pack. Yes, he slows down quite a bit after the dirt jumps. And that means Spam is going to go for the overtake. Top 5 is again in the pocket here for Spam. Spam really playing consistently here. Not going for the 20 pointers, but again and again going for the top 5. And we are now in the 5th Identity. So after this one, one more lap to go. And Spam goes for the overtake on... Oh my god, overtake on Pack, but he's gonna lose it here as he clips the last half pipe. Luckily though, he does make it, but that is not really a confidence booster right there. Still though, Spam in 6th place. Where is Kappa? Kappa right now with quite a bit of a gap. As Aurel actually in the battle with Kappa right now. And remember, what is the battle between top 8 right now? It is Avon. Avon trying to not lose his 14 points here and closing in on Kappa. This is the difference, people, between not losing points and losing points. Avon going for the overtake, and he does so indeed. Avon with a really low jump, as we see, I think, who was it? It was Tween. Tween with the huge mistake. I don't know if you guys caught that, but it was on the screen right there. Tween made the mistake and he did not make the jump. And that means Spam will be able to go for the overtake, but he misses up the third turn. This is Monka-ass because we are in lap 6 out of 6. And Spam is falling down to 8th position. Oh dear, oh lord, here we go. Avon is all that is left between Spam and the top 8, but luckily for Spam, Riolo makes a huge mistake, and that means Spam is now in top 7, which is a little bit safer. But Avon is going for the attack here on Spam, and he yoinks away, and now Spam is in top 8. Who is behind him? Nobody. Spam will stay top 8, but oh my dear lord. Whew. Okay, everybody, breathe in, breathe out. Oh. That was an intense photo finish right there. What a... Guys, what an insane identity by Avon right there in the end. I gotta be honest, that was pretty sick. Alright, let's go over to the interview. Hey, Spam, what's up?
Hi. Yeah, that was. I'm a little bit shaky right now.
Yeah, I'm also still trying to breathe a little bit because whew, that was a real finish right there on the last one.
Yeah, I got the lower gear before the jumps, and I was like, oh no, 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 and I had to commit to it. And I mean, I got the worst acceleration penalty as well. Slowdown on the clip and the penalty after. So that was a little bit scary.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, I think Riolo made a mistake there in the end. And I mean, if he didn't do that, you would probably not be in the top 8 right now. So you can thank Buren later, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I know his PayPal, so yeah,
Yeah, fair, of course, of course.
exactly.
Oh my god, okay. So that, of course, was one of the highlights here. But how do you feel it's going so far for you? I mean, no wins in any match yet, but at least no point loss as well.
I think the level is extremely high today, and not gonna lie, the times that are being done are very fast. And also everyone is driving very close to each other also. Like I saw like so many rounds, 1.5 seconds between like 10 players. Like what is up with this? It's like crazy.
I definitely agree with you. It doesn't seem like we have a Papu running around. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
This time
exactly.
around. And actually, let's double check here. Yeah, Massa did lose points there in the last map. But other than that, Massa was one
Oh,
of the better performing players so far.
yeah, I've seen that as well. But at least I'm getting top 8 every single time, you know, that's really good. Hopefully I can continue that on these last two maps because this upcoming map is the one that I'm afraid of the most. So yeah, hopefully I can keep my points. How many do I have now? Like 30 something, right?
You are currently on 34 points, which places you on top 3 right now in the step.
Yeah. Even if I just want to get top 8 on both of these maps and then I have 40 points banked again, that would be the best outcome here.
Definitely. I
But
mean, yeah.
yeah.
That is your tactic right now, right? I mean, we're not dreaming here for any wins.
I don't think I have the pace to win on these maps, I'm afraid. My personal bests are about 3 seconds away from the best times. And yeah, something on these maps. I'm just not that fast on these two maps, but I am consistent. And hopefully my consistency will seal the deal here.
Yeah, I mean that we have seen your consistency so far in all 4. I mean, no map wins, but still third on the scoreboard, and that's because you've played pretty well. And
Yep.
yeah, I mean, just good performances all around right now. So that is
Yeah,
hopefully you can definitely hopefully you can hopefully you can continue that. There we go. That's what I wanted to say.
yeah, this it's just this identity that is gonna be very scary. But I can do it. I know I can do it. I know a lot of these guys can do it, so it's gonna be a crazy battle. And I'm gonna keep an eye on the checkpoints. If I have chance to save some turns, if I see that I'm far ahead, I'll do so. And yeah, that's the game plan right now on these two maps.
All right, I'll leave you to it. Get back into the focus. Good luck. Go for the top 8, and we'll see you with like 45 points in the end, right?
Yes. Bye
Sick.
bye.
Alrighty, that was, of course, you guys all know him, hopefully. That was Spam. And yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with his sentiment here. He's been doing consistent good times, and that is all you need, because this format really rewards staying consistent, being top 8 all the time. And this is going to be Spam's tactic for the last 2 maps. And oof, we're going to have some scary stuff here coming up, because, let's see, can I, yeah, there we go. This is going to be map number 5, and remember, just to be everybody's clear, the last 2 maps, if you're not top 8, you lose all the points that are on the scoreboard right now. They're all gone if you're not top 8. Well, of course, for the player themselves, right? Not everybody loses points. And so one of the main focuses of the players right now will be getting top 8. This is like priority number 1. Of course, winning is nice because you get 20 points. But top 8 is even more important, because otherwise you lose the points you've gained so far. Right, and this, the upcoming 2 maps are going to be 2 new maps that we've never seen before, of course, unless you've watched Spam train, but not in step 1. And hopefully Spam will be able to perform really well on these new 2 maps. We will, it's hard to guess who is going to be good and who's going to be bad, because of course we've never seen people play on this level before on these maps. So I'm very interested in what is gonna happen in the upcoming 2 steps. Alright, so here we have the identity. Interesting line here by Spam. I'm pretty sure that's not what you want to do. What you want to do here is you land in the middle, and the reactor boost will push you up a little bit, and that will make you able to clear the jump. And this identity is really, really scary. This is 3 jump level, maybe even more scary than that. And it's gonna be all about surviving it. Really, that is really important. So this identity is gonna make or break a bunch of people here in the step, I'm pretty sure. Alright, the warm-up is about to end. We have 5 seconds to go, and we're gonna go live in map number 5. Here we go. It is Hoverboard by Tona. Oh, actually, we have about 10 seconds to go. Right, Spam giving us a sneak peek of what happens there if you cannot make the jump. As you guys could maybe see a little bit. You have to drive a long straight, and it feels like a Formula 1 pit stop. So you really... Oh! Hello? Massa? Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Massa, what have you done? What? It's the start! First turn! Oh dear. I mean, Massa has the speed. He will be able to catch up, hopefully for him. Let's see what Spam is doing so far. Has a really good start, actually. Gwen is in the lead, but Spam is actually really close by. As we are going into the dirt section. Ice section coming up. Bobsleigh time. Bobsleigh mode has been activated. Gwen in the lead so far. Spam currently in 6th position. Papu going for the inside line here. And as we're going up into the grass, wall ride. Spam is in 4th position. Looking really good. Although there is a bit of a gap between him, Gwen, Carl Jr. and Papu. But still though. In the green. And this is where he wants to be. Good tech section coming up here. Pack and Tween in the mix. We have a lot of old school tech players here on the top of the scoreboard. And here we go. First identity section. Is everybody gonna clear it? Carl Jr. looking really... Oh no! Are you kidding me? We have some huge mistakes here. Carl Jr. and somebody else just dead. Completely destroyed, and they have to be respawning. And now it is Gwen in the lead with quite a bit. Pack in 2nd place. Bren is in the mix as well for top 3. But Spam already holding the bronze medal. But what is going on? This, like I said, this identity is gonna make or break the step here. Oh my god, this is gonna be some sick identities here. Spam clearing it for the first one, but it's not over yet. We have 5 more of these to go. Gwen is really on a good pace here. He is first, and he is already about 4/10 of a second ahead. Spam right now in the top 5 position, and is trying to keep up with Bren, Pack and Aurel. On to the dirt we go. Ooh, Spam going for the attack on Aurel. And Afi as well here is in the mix, right, you guys. Afi is looking good as well. And he's now in the battle with Spam. Scrappy also on our screens for a little bit here. Alright, and here we go. Oh, look at this. Here we have Kappa. Kappa going for the 2 map strat once again. Identity coming up. Spam giving us a nice overview. And this time around though, all the players make it. So good job by everybody here. Spam has fallen down a couple of positions. He is now in 7th place. But still in the green. And this is what we have seen from the middle of the match interview right now. Spam wants to stay in the green. Top 8 is where you want to be. By the way, Massa made the mistake, right? But he right now is already top 9. Massa is already back in top 9. Which is quite a good performance by the German player. And he will probably, with this pace, be able to get back into the green. Alright, Spam right now top 7. Scrappy and Kappa are right in front of him, but it is actually Kappa who is quite slow. I'm not sure if he keeps using the controller or he is actually doing that on keyboard. But I don't know if you guys seen that video, but Kappa actually uses the controller just for that turn. Alright, here we go into the dirt. Spam in 6th or 7th, depending on the moment right here, as Kappa and Spam are in a really close battle. Ooh, nice grip here on the top of the dirt, and that means Spam will go for the overtake on Kappa. And now it is Scrappy in his sights. Scrappy, the Belgian player, is in top 5, and Spam knows he wants to be top 5. Ooh, Kappa actually is really good at this turn, and last time around he did this as well. On the overtake on Spam. Alright, another identity section coming up. Back and Scrappy going for the respawn. No way, this identity is taking more and more with them. And oh my god, it is so... What a Monka-ass identity right there. But Spam still making it. And now he's in lap 4 out of 6. As he is now top 5 again. It is Gwen, Bren and Aurel in top 3. We have Kappa, number 4, and Spam in 5. How is the rest looking? Okay, Pack with a nice amount of points, 40 points. It's still in the green, but it is Papoon right now in the danger zone, just as Carl Jr. is in the danger zone. Afi is not even here anymore. He has DNF for whatever reason. So he is going to lose all of his points there as well. Right, here we go. Spam still looking good, top 4. And that means he actually went for the overtake on Kappa. Sorry that I missed that for this 1 second. But of course, so much happens. It's hard to keep up with everything. But Spam right now in the top 4. And Kappa going for the overtake maybe on this turn. Because this last time around, he was also really fast on this one. Oh my god, Spam, no way. Oh, I want to see what's happening here. No, Spam is going for the pit stop, you guys. Spam is going for the pit stop. He is waving to all the spectators here on the side of the road. But that is going to cost Spam quite a bit of time. He went for the safe strat. With the slowdown, he was probably not able to make it. So I guess that was a good decision. But it's not really what you like to see here. At least he's still in the green. He is in the green. But that is not really comfortable. Right now the gap between Spam and Scrappy is about a second, just as it is between Pack and Spam. So Spam has a margin of about 1 position here, as Papu is still trying to keep up with Pack here, who's desperately trying to hold on to the top 8. In the meantime though, we have Gwen and Bren battling for 1st and 2nd. Right, top 7 here for Spam, still in the green positions, but a little bit wonky here. Right, and here we go into another drift. Not the most amount of speed out of this one from Spam, but okay, he is alright, at least not into a wall or anything. This time around he does make this, and now we go into the identity section. It does look like everybody ahead of him made it, because he's not overtaking anybody. Scrappy? No, but Spam has... What do you mean? Are you kidding me right now? Is this actually happening? He somehow made it anyway. Spam with the incredible skill right there. Making the identity with it in his own unique way. Sadly though, that does cost him some time. And right now, the Monka has 10th position. But... he is quite close to the others. He just needs to push it a little bit, as we are in lap 6 out of 6. This is the last lap, and Spam needs to be able to get back into top 8 to avoid point loss. Whew. This is an insane step, you guys. What is going on? It is so incredibly close. Bren right now has made a mistake as well, because he was in top 2 just a while ago, but right now he's in 9th position. Spam is coming closer and closer to Bren right now on this dirt section, and is going maybe for the attack in this next turn. Tween as well, struggling a little bit, and Spam is coming closer to these 2 players. It is necessary for Spam to overtake at least 2 people towards the end of the map here. And here comes the overtake on Bren maybe. Spam going for the overtake, and that means only Tween is left or somebody else. In the meantime though, Gwen has been able to finish for the 20-pointer. And here we go into the identity. Spam needs to make it, so somebody else needs to fail. And it didn't happen, you guys. Oh my god, Spam didn't make it. He is 9th out of... Oh... You guys, I'm sorry, it is so sad, but Spam is gonna lose 34 points here. Yeah, such is the format, you guys. Such is the format. And sadly for Spam here, he is not able to secure top 8. And the minus 34 Andy here. Boom. Gone. Yeah. Guys, I cannot make it any better. Last time around, Spam didn't lose that many points. This time around, he does. Such is the way it goes. It is not over yet though. Map 6 is still coming up. And if Spam takes a nice amount of points. I mean, if he gets top 8, he's top 8 of the step already. So, it is not over yet. He can still claw his way back with a nice amount of points. Although he did lose a bunch here, he might be able to get some back. He might be able to pull a Kappa here. As you guys might remember, Kappa won the last map. He got 20 points and his total points were 22. I mean, it is possible here. Starlight coming up. Alright guys, so we are currently in the warm-up. This is not live yet. We are warming up on Starlight and we can see a little bit how the map goes, right? See a little bit how the map looks like. And yeah. We just gotta forget what just happened in map 5. Let's just reset here. Map 6 is what it's all about right now. And let's see if Spam can get some nice points here in the end at least. Oof. Oh, Massa with the... I don't even know what that was. But the full front into the building right there. Jumping too tight there can definitely be a huge mistake. Alright, and here we go, as Spam has said in the mid-match interview. So this identity section, what is really important here is the last reactor boost, where you can really zoop away. And you got as much speed as possible. Let's see if Spam goes for the ultra zoop here. It does look like Spam takes a really nice zoop out of this one. As you can see, he overtakes a lot of people, and this is what Spam needs to be doing in the actual match itself, because of course right now it is a warm-up. Alright, here we go. We are live. Be in the top 8. Spam, we're currently on Yikers 5 points, but maybe he will get some nice juicy points here in the last map at least. So far so good, as Spam has a nice amount of speed in the start here. Actually, let's go. He is in first place already. Spam with the best start out of the whole pack. And here we go, Spam going for the comeback. He wants to get some nice juicy points here for himself. And he is not slowing down and he is not compromising here at the start. He already is going for the full risky strat. I can see it. He is going close to walls, taking every little second that he can get. He's already away on the first place. Spam has pressed B to boost. Hello? Hello? Yeah, guys. It is clearly rigged here. Now, okay. I mean, if a player disconnected, it's fair that we restart, guys. So... okay, we're resuming match. Hopefully this doesn't tilt Spam too much here, because this can be quite a tilter, to be fair. This can be quite a tilter. And if Spam is able to recoup himself here and still perform as well as he just did, that shows how good of a player Spam really is. Alright, here we go. Already with a pretty decent start here. Not first, but still in the mix for the top positions with a nice amount of speed as well. And here he goes. Oh, he has to slow down a little bit here. But it is looking good for Spam anyway, as he is still in the top. Scrappy right now is the only one left to be overtaken, as Spam again is in the top positions in this time around. Looking good here for the Dutch player as he is closing in on the number 1. It is Pack, Scrappy, Spam. Scrappy taking a little bit of grass here. That must slow him down a little bit. And that maybe is the opportunity for Spam to go for the overtake here. Avon, what a line by the secret player here. He's going to go for number 1 here. Still though, Pack stays first. Identity coming in. Got a reactor boost as zoopy zoop as possible. That is a word, you guys. Zoopy zoop, trust me. Look it up. And here we go. Mega zoop time? No, it is not mega zoop time. Actually, everybody else seems to be mega zooping as Spam is slowing down quite a bit here in the first lap. But it is not over yet. We have 5 more laps to go and Spam is definitely able to catch up here. His pace has been pretty good so far. And he's going to go for some nice juicy overtakes, trust me. Okay, looking good here for Spam. Already 1 casualty, 1 overtake. And here the overtake on Afi, on Evon, on everybody it seems. As he is now moving into 9th position. Pack so far, the best player in this time around. And he is currently with 47 points. Really nice for him to see that he is so far up. Some big pointers here, Aurel and Tween right now, who are in the bottom 8. Other than that, it looks pretty safe for the people who have gathered a lot of points so far. Oof, Spam touching the wall there, and with the acceleration penalty, that's gonna cost him a lot of time. A lot of time lost there with the wall touch, but maybe he can catch up again in this identity section. It does look like he can overtake Tween at least. Yannek's in the mix as well. Tween with a nice zoop. And here we go, last zoop coming in. Spam with an insane amount of speed. Spam overtaking everybody left and right. It doesn't even matter, I don't even know the names because they are all behind Spam already. Top 8 again for Spam right now. Alright, looking good here. Massa with the best lap time, but Spam has not done bad for himself. He is now already in top 8 again. Massa in the lead. Gwen in 2nd place. Pack looking good as well. Spam right now with quite a big gap. Let's see what is the gap between him and number 9. It does look to be not that big, to be honest. So Spam needs to defend his top 8 position here. Scrappy, who really wants to be in top 8 because he has 25 points on the scoreboard right now. He needs to start pushing it, otherwise he is not going to be in top 8. Spam is defending that right now. Oh, it is so close. I mean, you guys, I need to cast, but I'm almost speechless. It is so incredibly close this step. It's crazy. Alright, here we go into the Reactor Boost identity section here. It is a battle between Spam and Kappa right now for that 7th position. Actually, Kappa with the better one this time around, but maybe the Mega Zoop here by Spam will turn that around. It does look like Spam has a nice amount of speed on this one, although everybody else seems to also get it. So that evens out in the end. Still though, Spam in the green with the top 8 position right now. Gwen is the best lap timer this time around. Has overtaken Massa for the 1st place. So Gwen actually with a really good step this time around. 43 points for him and also in 1st place. So that is what you like to see here for Gwen, the newcomer in the CMGL. He only is 16 years old, you guys. And he is on number 1 position. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Spam has gone for the overtake, is now in 7th place. Kappa is right behind him. Though, and I'm gonna go over to the perspective of Kappa, who is incredibly close to Spam right now. Here we go. Oh, Kappa going for the overtake maybe. No, it is Spam able to defend his position with the Kappa with the inside line. Inside line for Kappa, loses a bit of speed this time around. Spam is back in 7th place again. But it is so close between these players. Spam, where are you going, my friend? He took the wide line there. Oh dear. Okay. That looked a bit wonky there, but he's fine. And the last zoop coming in here on lap 4 out of 6. Nice zoop here by Spam. Everybody else doing quite well as well. And he is still top 8. Spam, consistency right now. Nice no slide by him. Still though, the gap between him and Kappa is quite big. So he needs to start pushing it if he wants to go for some overtakes. Scrappy right now with 25 points is in 10th position. So he needs to really start pushing it. The time is ticking for Scrappy right now. We are in lap 5 out of 6. Ooh, Spam, nice amount of speed. Kappa is coming closer here. Massa in 1st place, Gwen in 2nd place, Pack in 3rd place, and Papu in 4th. And these are the guys actually the highest on the scoreboard as well. So all in all, these are the players that have performed really well in this step. Still though, Spam is in the mix here for top 8. And here we go for the overtake on Kappa. It is really close, but Spam seems to be overtaking Kappa here in this turn right here. Next up, it is Avon, right ahead of Spam here, as he is securing 7th place. Spam with a nice pace here is... Oh, but Kappa has a really good reactor boost right there, and it goes back into 7th place. The battle keeps going on, not with the best boost there for Spam, but still, he is still on the green. Where is Scrappy? Where is Scrappy? Scrappy right now is about 0.3 behind Spam, so again, not a lot of position changes here around that top 8 position. Oh, but Papu, no way! Are you kidding me? Papu makes a huge mistake and he goes from 4th position all the way to 10, 11, 12. Are you kidding me? Papu has 52 points, you guys. 52 points and he loses it all in this one tiny mistake. And that's gonna be a sad Pepe for him. Spam in the meantime in 7th position in the battle with Kappa still, as he has been battling with Kappa the whole map so far. This time around though, you guys, it's so close. I cannot say who's ahead. Okay, fair enough, Kappa. Thank you. Kappa is helping me out, you guys. Just kidding. Ha! Just kidding. And Spam is turning around once again. I don't know who is 7th or who is 8th, but oh, it does look like Spam is in 6th position right now. In the last identity, you guys. Last identity. This is really important. Who gets the Uber Soup here? Is it Spam? Is it Janex? Is it Kappa? Let's see. Oh, Spam gets a really good one, you guys. Spam gets a really good one. And he will secure top 6 for himself here in the last map. Not too bad at all. Spam secures 6th place. Can I get a clap in the chat, you guys, for the performance of Spam today? Sure, he did lose some points, but overall, I'd say he played very well. The level was insane this week. And still, being able to get top 6 in the step, not too bad at all, you guys. Can I get also an F in the chat for our French brother? An F in the chat, you guys. Papu losing 52 points. Oh. That feels bad. But Pack wins step number 2, you guys. Pack wins step number 2. And here is the standings at the end of step number 2. We have Papu, number 1. Pack. Papu still number 1, you guys. Pack, number 2. And Spam is still on the bronze medallion. Alright, I'm gonna go over to the interview section here. And let's see what Spam has to say. Oof. What's up, Spam?
I'm not happy.
Yeah.
Definitely not happy. Ugh. Yeah, like I said, map 5, eh?
Yeah,
what a
definitely.
fucking atrocious map that was. I don't know, that one... I basically got cucked because I crashed right before the fucking identity, and I had to go for the slow-mo. I mean, I'm not sure if I had to, but I thought I crashed so much that I couldn't make it, so I just went for the freaking safe way. I lost 7 seconds because of that.
Yeah, I mean, you could honestly point to any mistake there and it would have been enough because you got 9th. I mean, that is so unfortunate, right? Just, what went through you at that point in time? You drove for the finish, you saw 9. What happened?
I mean, I was closing first of all, I was extremely lucky. I think in round 5 out of 6, where my identity failed and I still got a boost somehow. I was 0.5 behind, and I was risking it that last lap, but I wasn't closing the gap. Or well, I came close actually. I think out of the grass wall, right? It was only 0.2 of a second. And then for some reason I ended up with 0.5 behind. But yeah, I'm not happy with that because as you see, this last map went pretty well, and I could have banked like 50 points again. This sucks.
Yeah, it does suck, but let's put it in perspective a little bit here. You did at least get about, what was it, like 6th in this step? I mean, yeah, I know it still feels bad, points. But...
Yeah, I got 13 points,
yeah.
I think. Oh man, I'm really not happy with that. Fuck. I could have... Well, the thing is that the way I failed the identity, it was so unfortunate because my left back tire dipped down a little bit too low, and it like tilted my car completely. And I like on a reactor boost like that, there's no chance for me to control that anymore. Man, that really sucks. But then again, I still did better than a lot of these other players. So
Yeah, so you ended
good.
up being top 7 here with 13 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what can you say? It just, yeah, I don't know.
But I mean, I can be happy with how I played on the other maps though. Like, it was really good up until that freaking mistake. I really wonder how much speed you actually need to do the identity on that map, because if I would have been able to make it, then that was just a bad call by me to go slow motion. That was freaking slow as well. I never went that way also. And it's so weird to steer to the left at the end. That was really scary.
Yeah, yeah, I mean... Yeah, I do have to say that you played really well on the other maps, and yeah, this is just how it goes. I mean, we'll have some really nice highlights there, especially your 5th identity there on my 5.
God damn.
But yeah.
But look at the points though. It's really close. Top 8. Well, top 8 is Carl with 26 points. So I still have like almost a 50-point gap, which is really good. But yeah, this step could have been way better. I could have been first in the league actually. But yeah. We gotta take it as it is, learn from it, and go for the next step.
Definitely. All right.